Hey guys, so today I have the brand new entirely pink polygel kit from Macart, and this is what we're going to be testing out today. I am super excited to use this because this is like an entire kit. It comes with a light and everything. So let's get right into everything you get and start doing the nails. So let's just open it on up. So absolutely everything in this kit is pink. The bottles, the shades, everything is pink. So starting off, you get 6, I've already opened this, which is why they're not all pristine. You get 6 shades, a file, a brush, the top and base coat, and the cleanser. You also get this, which is a little decoration kit. In here you get rhinestones, forms, dual forms, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 glitters. And last but not least, you get this little itty bitty mini LED light. So cool. Okay, so before we do anything else, let's test all these different shades. So these are only showing just like numbers for the shades. So this is 381 and it is just a clear. 382 is a little jelly pink. I really love that one. 383 is a opaque light pink. 384, a even brighter opaque pink. 385, a super neon pink. And 386 is a neon jelly pink. I love these shades so much. Wow. Like, can we just look at those? Let me cure them quickly. Okay, here's everything all cured. I feel like I have to do something really cool because I absolutely love these shades. I feel like if you made me into a polygel kit, this would be it. So as you can see, I don't have any nails on and I'm actually only going to be doing one hand today. So let's just get right on into it. Although this is a pretty complete kit, it does not come with like prep stuff. So I'm going to use this dehydrator from Apres. And yes, this kit does come with dual forms and the regular forms. I want to use my long stiletto tips because let's just be real, I just think they're so much better. So let's put these on and then I'm just using this brush on glue. Okay, and here are all my nails with the tips on now. So I'm quickly going to put primer on before we do anything else. And now it's time to go in with our base coat. So I am fairly certain that this is just Macart's normal base coat, but in a pink bottle. And I'm just going to put the base coat over my entire nail just to make sure that everything sticks as it should. Then it's time to use our little light, so I'm just gonna... With this light, I do still feel some warmth from it, so I'm pretty confident that it's working pretty well. If you see any little extra bits of like color on my natural nails, that is because it is gel and I hate filing off gel like completely down to my natural nails. So if anytime that there's these like little tiny bits that just won't come off, I just leave them. I don't find it hinders like how well my next set lasts or anything like that. I just figure it's not worth it to try to get that last little itty bitty bit off and risk like filing down like my natural nail. And let's cure this. So I am loving these jelly colors. So I think I'm going to mainly work with jelly colors, the clear, and these glitters today. I also got out my slip solution and the brush. Just like a normal looking brush. However, I did get this cuticle pusher out. I personally like to smooth out my polygel like this opposed to with a brush just because I find it makes it super easy. So that's how I'm going to work with this. I just find that it's so much easier to use a cuticle pusher than a brush most of the time. So let's set all of this aside for now and let's just get out this polygel. So I'm just going to squeeze a bit on here. Like so. There we go. Then dipping my cuticle pusher in the slip solution and I'm just going to push it around like this. And I'm just going to add a little bit more up here. Okay, so now that I have that more or less sculpted out as a base, I want to use some of these glitters. So let me just open up these. So here's this hollow one and the iridescent one. So I'm just going to scoop a tiny bit of this. Oh, apparently not a tiny bit. A little bit over. And I'm just going to push all of that around. Then now I'm going to cure it. So here's this. Let's put some clear over now. Okay, time to cure this one. For this next nail, I'm going to grab this dark-ish polygel and I'm gonna do just a little bit up here because I wanna try to do a sort of natural looking smile line thing. So for this, I am going to use the brush so I can be more precise. This looks good to me, so I'm going to cure this now. And then over top of this one, I'm going to put the lighter jelly color over. I think that'll be so pretty. This polygel is sticky, like I'm having to use a lot of the slip solution, but it's kind of hard to find a polygel that's not like super sticky. Okay, this nail is done. This one will look a lot better once it's filed up. For this next nail, I want to ombre the light to the hot pink. I think this kit is such a good idea because obviously this is exactly up my alley with everything being pink and cute, and if you're someone that like really cares about packaging, then you probably would love this too. And this is a super great kit for say like Christmas coming up. If you know someone that's like into nails or wanting to do their own nails, this would be absolutely perfect, unless they hate pink, but like who can hate pink? I don't know. Then to finish off this nail, I'll get this hot pink. I also am loving this little itty bitty mini light. This is so incredibly easy to use, and this would be perfect for something like the Apres system because you can tilt it and have it almost like face towards you and not down. I don't know. I am going to get a lot of use out of that little itty bitty light, and I think this kit is only like $55, I want to say, which is such a good deal because I know some of their other like regular polygel kits are like in the $40 range. I'm gonna cure. For this next nail, I want to do some glitter, but I'm gonna squeeze it all out first, like so. I feel like if you can squeeze it out sort of in the proper form initially, it's so much easier to smooth out like that. Okay, so this one was really quick. I'm gonna cure this one really quick and we'll put some glitter on. Then for this one, I would really love like an ombre thing going on. Let's see if I can do that. Then I'm just going to put a little bit of clear over the top. This clear is super clear for a polygel. Like just looking at this thumb right here, like it looks like glass, which is super rare for a polygel. I feel like with gel and polygel, you often get like a ton of air bubbles and stuff like that, but this polygel is really clear. Then for this last nail, I think I'm going to do something similar to what we did for this nail. So it's almost the same, but this is going to be a set that I really rhinestone out just because I feel like just all the pink and the glitter and everything, it just calls for it. Like there's no way I can't not put a bunch of rhinestones on this. And then I think I'm going to do something a tiny bit different for this pinky. I'm going to get the base coat again, and I'm going to put some of the base coat on, and then I'm going to just get glitter on where I put the base coat. Cure that, then I will put clear over that. Okay, and final cure and we can get to shaping. Okay, so here's our entirely pink set. I am now going to use the cleanser because they are all super sticky and just wipe all of those off. And as much as I hate to ruin this, it is time to file. I don't see needing to do too much filing at all because I didn't do these super thick. I may use my electric file, but I also may just hand file. I guess we'll have to see. Okay, so here they are after all the filing and everything like that. Here is the side, so much better. Feel like I've been doing them thinner and thinner in like a good way to where I don't need to have them super thick to not break or anything. So there's that. Here's the thumb. So I accidentally filed into the glitter, but I still feel like it almost looks okay, almost like it was purposeful. So yeah, here's those. Now it's time to rhinestone these out. I am just going to really quickly put dehydrator just towards the bottom because I'm going to be using a gel. I just want to make sure that it sticks properly. So these are the rhinestones in the kit. And then I also am pulling out some bigger rhinestones from one of the other McCart kits. And then I also have these cute little heart rhinestones, and then I also have these star ones as well that I would like to use. So I just have a bunch of rhinestones and we're gonna really do these up. So let's get started with all that. To adhere everything, I'm gonna be using just this regular clear gel. So with this, I'm gonna start off with kind of a bigger glob right here because I want to stick this heart right here. Okay, so then I'm gonna just start to fill in some of the gaps and stuff around that. And with this right here, I'm gonna cure this really quickly, just like a quick flash cure so that it doesn't move and I can do the rest. And then I wanna do it almost all the way down. So I'm gonna just put a line of the gel here. Okay, there's that. Now I'm going to just flash cure that as well. So none of those should be going anywhere, but I am going to add a little bit more gel, some of the surrounding area around this big stone. Then here we go, I'm going to give this one a final cure. For these nails, I'm going to do an entire bit surrounding the entire thing. Sorry, I'm not really talking when I do this. I get so into just like rhinestoning that I completely forget that I'm filming, and that probably wants some commentary. But I haven't done a rhinestone set like this in a really long time, so I'm just trying to make sure it all comes out good and stuff like that. I'm really happy with how it's looking so far though. So here's this cluster here. Now I'm just going to just fill in a couple of the little gaps. Okay, so here they are. Now I need to just put on a top coat and we will be done. I'll start here. Again, I'm pretty sure this is just their normal top coat, but in a cute pink bottle. You can totally put on the top coat before too if you don't want to worry about getting it on any of the rhinestones. I just find that the rhinestones stick better to like a rough surface rather than just like the nice smooth top coat personally. So while I'm doing the top coat, I just want to go over my final thoughts for this kit. I actually love this kit. This is one of my favorite sets I've done in a long time. I know I used gems and stuff that were not from this kit, but overall, this Polygel is so cute and it looks the best out of some of the Polygel I think I've done in a really long time. I didn't get anything weird going on with it. I do wish that the bottles of the Polygel itself was a bit bigger, but I do understand for the price. I really love this little itty bitty mini LED light. I feel like, not that it's going to be my new go-to, but I'm going to use it so much. I'm going to get so much use out of it. And it's really strong for how small it is, since it's able to cure this opaque pink polygel. I think this is a amazing little kit if you want to get it for someone for Christmas or, you know, for yourself, whatever. Especially since it does, you know, come with the dual forms. Also, if you can see, putting on this top coat right here and this clear, the clear in this is so good. It's clearer than sometimes when I do clear acrylic. I am really, really impressed with the clear here. I also like that you get all the little extras like the glitter and stuff like that. I think that's good for, especially for someone starting out who maybe doesn't have a bunch of nail supplies. And here is the final result for the nails. I absolutely love how these turned out. I think this is one of my absolute favorite sets ever. They're so blingy, and I really love, again, I can't get over, look at how clear that clear polygel is. It is so hard to find a good clear polygel, and this ended up looking okay even though I ended up filing off some of the glitter. I know once Macart posted this kit, a bunch of you tagged me and were like, are you gonna review it? You guys know I always got you. Here is the other hand. I ended up deciding to just do something super similar. This nail is out of control. I started off with this gem and it was big, and then I found I had these ones, and then I was like, oh, I gotta fill it in. And so now it's just this giant cluster, which is fine. But yeah, so here are both hands all done completely. I love this set. Super happy with how everything turned out. But that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to give this video a like. It helps me out a ton. I really appreciate it. And I will hopefully see you next time. Bye!